Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jarrell Solis with Confidence Pest Control, and today I'm finally going to give y'all a quick truck tour of what I'm working with. Now, keep in mind that, again, everything that I do is very, very simple. So when you're going to see the stuff, I don't carry a whole lot with me. But again, I'm just going to show you what my truck looks like. So let's go take a look. The first thing I want to show you is my ladder rack. I've got this on the top, and you can see I've just got some straps right here. I keep my flow zone right here, and I keep my Tomahawk mosquito sprayer right there. They're in the garage. I don't need them right now, but that's where I put them in. I strap them down. They're not going anywhere. And as you can see, I use the deck system. I'd been interested in it, but I didn't feel like paying full price. I did find it on Facebook Marketplace for a few $100s, so I got it. Perfect for the Frontier, very easy setup. And then, you know, here's what we've got right here. So you can see the aerosols right here. My wasp, fly bait. I've got some Teco Trio G for some whenever there's fruit flies, anything like that for the drains. And then over here I've got some this foam I've got off Amazon. It's got my baits right here. Again, some more fipronil bait, my Max Force Complete, and then it's just got my syringes. And the great thing about this thing is it goes pretty far back there. There's a toolbox. I've got a couple of dusts in here, but as you can see, it goes pretty deep back there. So that's one of the things that I do love about the deck drawer system, is that right there, just having it go really far back in all the storage space. And then I pull out this one. I've got my gloves. I just kind of put my trash right here, and this is my big drawer system. So lately I've been using some Cyper WSP. It sticks. It's got a long residual, so I'm excited about that. It's been working really well. I've got Precor, which you don't need to mix an IGR in there, but I do got my IGR for whenever I do mosquito services. This is great for mosquitoes as well. I use Alpine WSG on the interior services, and then there's my Bifin. And then I've got my spreader right here. I've got my bulb duster with Delta Dust. I have got my other bulb duster with fire ant bait in there. And then I use this right here. There's some Bifin granules, and then there's Enties granules right here. And then if you look further back there, there's about 4 more of these containers in the back, as well as here. Let's just show you guys. There's some contract blocks and more WSP back there. So I've only got one hand, so I can't do too much, but again, I wanted to show you guys what my system looked like right here. So this is it. Very, very simple. I don't keep a whole lot of products that I'm not going to be using. I know, there's a lot of tools that we can put in our tool belt, but me personally, I just use this right here. One of the other things I have on my truck is, here's my dewebbing pole, obviously, but I've got these little straps right here, and you just put them in, lock it up, and it's not going anywhere. I've been using these for a couple months now, and yeah, this thing it fits snugly, and it's not going anywhere. So as far as the inside of the truck goes, very, very plain and simple. I got my door hangers. I keep those. I've got my cards. I got my water. I've got my arrow fogger right here. And then I've got some glue boards in here, my charger for my backpack. But yeah, as you can see, everything that I do is very simple and minimal on the inside of the truck. I keep my B&G in there. Other than that, I really don't like to have a lot of stuff inside with me. You know, I keep door hangers, I keep my business cards in there. I've got some tools in the deck system. In this one that I keep in the farther back that if I need them. But I really keep it super minimal, super efficient. You know, it's the great thing about doing that is you realize once you start your own company that, hey, every dollar matters. And so, yes, all the new gadgets and all the great products that are out there, you know, it's wonderful. And when you work for another company, they get you that stuff and you're buying it, you're using it and gladly, you know. I mean, yeah, you might limit how much you use. You don't, the companies will usually monitor to make sure it's not, you know, too much, but at the end of the day, they're paying for it. Once you have your own company, you know, that product price, it definitely starts to hit you. So you want to figure out what you can do to save as much money as possible, but still provide a really excellent service. And so, but again, you just want to be cost efficient. And so as much as I would love to have, you know, 30 different things that I need, I just don't need it all. And so, and I like to super lean. Like I said, just the way that I do things, I keep it super simple, super minimal, and I have great results because, you know, again, I'm not spending a whole lot on product that I don't need. I try to get the best deals that I can on the product. And then, yeah, you know, I just don't use a whole lot of stuff that I'm just not going to use. So the baits I have, the granules, and what I do every day is instead of keeping big, you know, 5-gallon containers. And so also, you know, whenever I have this deck system, obviously it's only this tall, so I can't fit a big old 5-gallon bucket in there. So using those small pails like that, it's also been able to help me. And every morning what I do is I just come out here before I start my day or before I leave. I come out here and I get my entire truck ready. I make sure that those pails are full and they're ready to go. I'm not going to be overusing. I'm just going to be, I mean, it just helps me out so much, and I'm able to really kind of keep a good close eye on the product usage and how much I'm using. Am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough? Things like that. I keep all that in here so that I know exactly what it's going to take to do a service, and I have that product. I already know what my day's going to look like, and obviously I keep extra just in case new services pop up and things like that. But I don't just have this thing loaded down with product of all kinds. You know, it's just the stuff that I need. So again, that's a quick tour of my truck. You know, I know it's not much, but I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, anything, if you have any questions, you know, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to let you know, answer those and do anything that I can to help you. Thank you all so much for reaching out, for all the likes and the comments, subscribes, and all the shares. It means the world to me. So if there's anything I can do to help you out, please don't hesitate to reach out. But until next time, and there will be another video coming soon, but until then, keep grinding, keep growing those businesses, and as always, stay confident. Take care.